Folks, this is a clear case of a presidential candidate asking for his supporters to intimidate voters, their employees. That person is Governor Mitt Romney. I'm really upset about this. Governor Romney, on June 6th of this year, got on a conference call hosted by the conservative pro-Todd Akin National Federation of Independent Business and says to them this.
Would you like to take a brief moment to share any closing thoughts?
Yeah, I sure would. I want to say a couple things. One, I want to say thanks for the work that you do, and I know taking time away from business is not easy, and I appreciate you're doing that. Two, I hope you make it very clear to your employees what you believe is in the best interest of your enterprise and therefore their job and their future in the upcoming elections. And whether you agree with me or you agree with President Obama or whatever your political view, I hope you pass those along to your employees. Nothing illegal about you talking to your employees about what you believe is best for the business, because I think that will figure into their election decision, their voting decision. And of course, doing that with your family and your kids as well. I particularly think our young kids, and when I say young, I mean college age and high school age, they need to understand that America runs on a strong and vibrant business, and that we need more businesses growing and thriving in this country. They need to understand that what the president's doing by borrowing $1 trillion more each year than we spend is running up a credit card that they're going to have to pay off, and that their future is very much in jeopardy by virtue of the policies the president's putting in place.
That's right. He says to them, you have your employees vote for me, or there will be consequences, or they could lose their job. In other words, Governor Romney is asking the CEO or the manager, the person that writes the check of the employee, to tell that employee to vote for Mitt Romney to keep my business going and keep your job. He said that. Listen to this one more time.
Two, I hope you make it very clear to your employees what you believe is in the best interest of your enterprise and therefore their job and their future in the upcoming elections. And whether you agree with me or you agree with President Obama or whatever your political view, I hope you pass those along to your employees. Nothing illegal about you talking to your employees about what you believe is best for the business, because I think that will figure into their election decision, their voting decision.
Folks, we say, where did this come from? I first discovered it on Think Progress. In turn, Think Progress got it from In These Times. Why neither of these bloggers bother to check what federal election law says or United States Code says about voter intimidation, I don't know, because they act as if this is just something that in a Citizens United era they can just do at will. That's not true. This is a clear violation of the law. Basically, the law reads right here as this. It says it right here very clearly under the heading in voter intimidation. Intimidation of voters, 18 United States Code, that's USC 594. Section 594 makes it illegal to use intimidation, threats, or coercion, or attempt to use any of these means to interfere with the right of another to vote or vote as the individual chooses, or to cause the individual to vote or not vote for any particular candidate for federal office, and that includes the office of President of the United States. Governor Romney has sat down and said, hey, look, employers, I'm asking you to help me coerce your people into voting for me by threatening them with their jobs, by threatening them with the idea of they're losing their job. This is just jobs. This is far different, even from the culture industries sending out a mailer saying, hey, just letting you know if you vote for, President Obama or something, there could be dire economic consequences. Yeah, that's a prediction, whatever. But Governor Romney isn't saying that. Governor Romney is asking employers to tell their employees to vote for him or else. It could mean their jobs. He says that. Now, what this proves is that Governor Romney, once again, runs off at the mouth. He does not have the gravitas to understand what to say and when to say it or not to say it. He just runs off at the mouth because he thinks he's entitled, he's privileged, and he can get away with it. This is a serious offense, and the Justice Department should look at this and file a warning a shot, or at least file papers against the Romney campaign. This is not right, because this went out to June 6th. Undoubtedly, he's been running around the country doing this more than once. He's got to be called on it. Oh, and if you're wondering, you're saying, what's the penalty? The penalty, if he probably thought about it, is not steep. It's a $1,000 fine and 1 year in jail. And there are many advocates who have said, advocates of improvement in the law in this area of voter intimidation, who have said, hey, look, this law needs to be strengthened and beefed up. You know, hey, look, $1,000 is basically like, what, a penny to Mitt Romney. But 1 year in jail? And it's the whole symbolism of just simply breaking the law. Not cool. Not cool at all.